The Chicago Cubs have been really exciting to start out the season. This is a team that many people didn't see competing, but up to this point, they're 12-8 with a plus 43 run differential, which is third in baseball. And with how this team has looked so far, they may very well have the makings of a postseason contender. So with the Cubs' hot start, I want to go through their roster top to bottom and then go over whether I think they are postseason contenders or not. Now, when first looking at this team, we have to mention the fact that they finished with 74 wins last season, and coming into this season, not many people saw them as contenders. And this has been the case for the Cubs over the past couple seasons, as they haven't made the postseason since 2020, in which they lost in the wildcard round where they were swept by the Miami Marlins. But this year, they look like a completely different team who is having a lot of fun out there. Offensively, this team is one of the league's best so far, as they have an 809 OPS, which is second in baseball, and they also have 27 home runs, which is tied for 6th. They have had lots of contributors offensively, but so far, I think Nico Hoerner has had the biggest impact. Hoerner is coming off a great season, and this year he has taken another step forward, as so far he's hitting .367 with 2 home runs and 9 stolen bases, and if he keeps this play up, he looks like an all-star caliber infielder. He has been one of the best players all around in baseball. They also have the former MVP in Cody Bellinger, who is massively outperforming expectations, as so far he's hitting .289 with 5 home runs and 4 stolen bases. Patrick Wisdom has been one of the best power threats in baseball, as he's hitting .257 with 9 bombs. Ian Happ has also been a huge contributor offensively, as so far he's hitting .307 with 2 home runs and 4 stolen bases. Their big offseason pickup in Dansby Swanson has also been playing pretty well, as he's hitting .315 with 3 stolen bases. And they also have some other players who have been contributing offensively up to this point in Eric Hosmer, Yan Gomes, Nick Madrigal, and Seiya Suzuki. So as I said, this team has been one of the best offenses in baseball, and if they stay healthy, I don't see why they couldn't finish the season as a top 10 offense. Now getting onto their pitching, it's also been one of the league's best, as they have a 3.51 team ERA, which ranks 8th. Marcus Stroman has been pitching like an ace, as so far in 24 innings, he has posted a .75 ERA. Justin Steele has also been one of the best pitchers in the National League, as up to this point in 25 innings, he has a 1.44 ERA. Drew Smyly has also played a big role in this rotation, as he almost just threw a no-hitter, as in 23 innings so far this year, he has a 3.13 ERA. As for their bullpen, they don't have a set-in-stone closer, but they have been getting good contributions from players like Adbert Alzolay and Keegan Thompson. So for the Cubs pitching staff as a whole, with their starting rotation and bullpen, it's been very impressive, and I do hope they can keep it up. So now that we went through the Cubs top to bottom, let's go over whether I think they can keep it up or not. Now, as we all know by now, this team has a lethal offense. They have been one of the league's best, and I really do think they can keep it up offensively. I'm not saying they're going to finish as a top 2 or top 3 offense. I think they can be top 10 though, because I see a lot of potential with this offense. They have players like Nico Hoerner, Cody Bellinger, Patrick Wisdom, Ian Happ, Dansby Swanson. There's talent all around in this offense. Their pitching, on the other hand, does worry me a bit. Yes, they've been very good, but I don't think they're quite going to be as good as they have been up to this point. They have had 3 starters start out very well, as I mentioned earlier, in Marcus Stroman, Justin Steele, and Drew Smyly, but outside of them 3, they don't have too much depth. And also for their bullpen, they do have some good contributors, but they don't necessarily have a set-in-stone closer. So as good as the Cubs have been on the pitching side of things, I don't necessarily think they're going to keep this up throughout the season. But with how good this offense is and how much I believe in it, I still do think even with their pitching due to regress a little bit, I think they can still be a very good team who could potentially compete for a postseason spot. I did a season preview on the Cubs probably about a month ago, and I went over the Cubs roster top to bottom, and I was projecting this team at 80 to potentially 85 wins, and I'm sort of still in that boat. I wouldn't be surprised to see them win 85 games with how hot they have come out of the gate. So to answer the question, yes, I do think they can keep it up, and I think they are postseason contenders. I think they're going to play very well throughout the season, and I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them sneak into that last wildcard spot in the National League. Let me know what you guys think of the Cubs down below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.